Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Samsung Galaxy M52 5G versus Samsung Galaxy M51, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. In the end of the videos, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, M52 have triple camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 12 megapixel of ultra wide camera, and 5 megapixel of macro camera. Whereas M51 comes with quad camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 12 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera, and 5 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is M51 because it have quad camera setup, which have 5 megapixel of depth sensor, which can create better depth of field in the pictures. And about the front camera of the devices, M52 have 32 megapixel of wide camera, whereas M51 have 32 megapixel of wide camera. So it's a tie because both of the devices can take high resolution of selfies. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. M52 have LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas M51 have LED flash, HDR and panorama. So it's a tie. And about the video recording options in the devices, M52 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 30 fps, and M51 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps and Full HD video max at 30 fps. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same recording specs. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. M52 have Android 11 support. On the other side, M51 have Android 11 support too. So it's a tie. And about the user interface of the devices, M52 have one UI whereas M51 comes with one UI. So it's a tie because both of the user interface have same UI. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. M52 is powered by Snapdragon 778G based on 6nm processor, whereas M51 is powered by Snapdragon 730G based on 8nm processor. So the winner here is M52 because it can give you faster processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, M52 is packed with Adreno 642, whereas M51 is packed with Adreno 618. So the winner here is M52 because it can give you more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. M52 can clock at 2.4 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset, whereas M51 can clock at 2.2 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset. So the winner here is M52 because it have faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in their devices, M52 have 6GB of RAM variant, whereas M51 have 6 and 8GB of RAM variant. So the winner here is M51 because it have bigger capacity of RAM options. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. M52 comes with 128GB of storage, whereas M51 have 128GB of storage too. But the winner here is M51 because it have faster read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, M52 have shared card slot, whereas M51 have dedicated card slot. So the winner here is M51. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. M52 have 6.7 inches of display, whereas M51 have 6.7 inches of display. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, M52 have approximately 86.4%, whereas M51 have 86.7%. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. M52 comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other side, M51 also have Full HD Plus display. So it's a tie. And about the display type of the devices, M52 have Super AMOLED display having 120Hz of refresh rate, whereas M51 have Super AMOLED Plus display. So the winner here is M52 because it have 120Hz of refresh rate, which can make transition more smoother. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's talk about the thickness of the devices. M52 have 7.4 mm of thickness, whereas M51 have 9.5 mm of thickness. So the winner here is M52 because it have slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, M52 comes with 173 grams of weight, whereas M51 have 213 grams of weight. So the winner here is M52 because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, M52 have Gorilla Glass 3, whereas M51 have Gorilla Glass 3 Plus. So the winner here is M51 because it have newer generation of glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. M52 have plastic back with plastic frame, whereas M51 have plastic back with plastic frame. So it's a tie because both of the devices have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. M52 have side mounted fingerprint scanner, on the other side M51 also have side mounted fingerprint scanner, so it's a tie. And about the sensors in their devices, M52 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas M51 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, so it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. M52 have 5000 mAh of battery capacity, whereas M51 also have 7000 mAh of battery capacity. So the winner here is M51 because it has massive battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. M52 have 25 watts of fast charging, whereas M51 have 25 watts of fast charging. It's a tie because both of the devices have same charging speed. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. M52 comes with normal speakers, whereas M51 have normal speakers too, so it's a tie. And about the headphone jack of the devices, M52 have 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas M51 also have, so it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot, but M52 have 6th generation of Wi-Fi which provide better range, so the winner here is M52. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, M52 have 5th generation of Bluetooth, whereas M51 also have 5th generation of Bluetooth. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. M52 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS and QSS, whereas M51 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS. So the winner here is M52 because it have QSS. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, M52 have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with ODG support, whereas M51 have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with ODG support, so it's a tie. Moving to the price of the devices in the international market, M52 is around $400 US, whereas M51 is available from $430 US. In the Indian market, M52 have starting range from 22,000 rupees, whereas M51 is available from 18,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera it's a tie, in the performance the winner here is M52, in the display the winner here is M52, in the body segment the winner here is M52, in the features of the device it's a tie, in the communication chips it's a tie, and about the prices the winner here is M52. So the decision is totally yours. Which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below. What do you think, which device is better for you? So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what you thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.